Hello and welcome to the WH Trucking Driver app demo. We've partnered with McLeod Software for our transportation management needs. With this partnership, that includes the McLeod Anywhere Driver app. This app is available on phones and tablets, both iPhones, iPads, Android phones, and Android tablets. In this video, I will use an Android Samsung tablet for our demo. During this video, we're going to go through all the different tabs on the driver app. We will also talk about how you work through a ProTrans load with multi-stops. The first part I want to talk about is installation of the app. On this Android device, you will go to the Google Play Store and download McLeod Anywhere app. Once that app is installed, it is going to ask you for a SCAC code or SCAC code. WH Trucking SCAC code is WHTH. You enter that here on this screen and it will bring you to a login. This app is also going to ask you for several different permissions that need to be enabled, and you need to select OK and allow on all of them for the app to work correctly. Once you're finished with that, you will use your login. Mine is my email and my made-up password. Yours will be your same email that you have for TransFlow and the same password, which is the first two initials of your name and the last four of your social security number. Once you have your username and password in, you press sign in. And your app will update to a WH Trucking logo, and this is our customized app. So the different tabs here are current assignment, my loads, mobile communications, OS&D, and my settlements. Those are the important ones. My profile, contact us, options, and about aren't that important. Logout is definitely important. And the reason logout is important is because your settlements will be shown in this app. Once payroll posts your settlements, instead of having to look at your email or a printout, you can actually go in this app and see how much you made for that week. Let's start with the current assignment screen. Once you have been pre-assigned a load, your current assignment will be shown on this screen. It will show your BOL number, or if you're with ProTrans, your L number, any other type of comments, directions, loading instructions, or unloading instructions that are needed for that particular stop. This one happens to be the stop at BMW Hall 32. If you click the All Stops tab, you can see that you are currently at BMW doing your pickup, and your next stop is the delivery at ProTrans. If you hit the back button, we can also go to My Loads. And basically what that is you see the loads that I've done today, and you see the loads that I'm currently on, and then my next load is here up top. So if you're looking at the load in yellow, that is the current load I'm on, and the one above it is the one that I will go to in a few moments. If I click on that one, you can also see information for that load number, what my L number is, if I have any comments, directions, or any reference numbers. Going back, we're going to mobile communications. This is the important part because this is how you talk to the system from your driver app. But first we have to let the system know exactly what truck we're in. So on the Android tablet, we're going to press the plus button and select a form by using the drop down. We want to use the form number 401 or slip on. This is how we're going to allow McLeod Loadmaster to know what truck we're in. Right now I'm going to go ahead and place myself in a fake truck tractor 1015 and hit the play button or the send button. Basically what that does is it tells McLeod that I'm in truck 1015 today and everything that's pre-assigned to me is what needs to go in that truck. McLeod will send you back information on your next load here. You can look at that. You can hit dismiss. If you hit refresh, you're going to see where you sent the slip seat on and that I received information on a load. So once we send you information on a load, you'll see it all together here nice in a mobile communications form. So now that McLeod knows which tractor I'm in after I've sent this slip seat on form, and you can check back at it just in case you forget if you sent the right tractor in. Now I can go to my first stop. So I'm going to be on my way to BMW, and when I get there, I'm going to send in another form. Remember, like I say, the forms are how you communicate with the system and how you communicate with everyone in the office that is running the system for dispatching. So you select a form and you do, I'm going to arrive the shipper because BMW is the shipper, and hit send. So I'm now at BMW. If you look back on current assignment and all stops, I'm still at BMW. If you hit the back button, you're still at BMW. Okay, so now I'm loaded at BMW and I'm ready to leave to go to Tower. I hit the plus button, I send depart shipper, and I get this neat little form. So it tells me my load number. Basically, your load number is the order number that we have in the McLeod system. I didn't come in with a trailer, so I'm not going to put anything there. I didn't go out with it, or I didn't drop a trailer this time. But let's say I'm going to take trailer B5001 with me this time. It doesn't matter to me the number of pieces or weight. If there's anything like that in there that ProTrans send, it should be automatically populated. And if you want to put that information in there, that would be great. Can I make my stop, the next stop, on time? I can put yes. No comments because I don't have any comments to say. Then I hit the send button. Basically, what's happened now is I have put myself on the way to Tower in the McLeod system, and whoever's running dispatch that day or however many people are running dispatch that day, see that I am now in progress and I'm on my way to Fountain Inn. So now when I get at Fountain Inn, this is where it gets tricky. So you say, I have arrived at my final stop because Fountain Inn is my final stop on this current assignment. As you see, all stops. I'm going from BMW to Fountain Inn, and Fountain Inn is the final one. Hit the back button, mobile communications, plus, arrive final stop, send. Now I've let the dispatchers know that I have arrived I've arrived at Tower. Even though we've arrived at Tower, we've also departed Tower because we're going to need to put ourselves on the pickup there. So after they unload us, or sometime during that time, you can say send the form in of depart final stop. So I have departed the final stop. There's my trailer. Did I drop it? No. Outbound trailer is the same one because I'm going to take it with me. In the comments, I can put unloaded and hit send. So now what's going to happen is that will show that I've delivered that load, and you're going to get a notification that your next load is ready to take. We can go and look at my assignments, see that all the other ones are delivered, and now I have Fountain Inn to Greer is available. I've got my alert. I can dismiss that. So now what I'm going to do is Tower or Fountain Inn is the shipper on this one. So I'm going to put myself on this one. I go in here. I can go one of two ways. I can go into this little hamburger menu and hit mobile communications from there, or I can go from My Loads and hit the back button and go to Mobile Communications. Just depends on which way you want to go. So even though I've departed my final stop, I have now arrived at the shipper at Tower, and I'm going to send that. So now that marks me in the McLeod system that I am at Tower. I can go look just to make sure that I'm there. It doesn't have me an actual time there yet. Can look at my assignments, do whatever I need to do. Let me see if it's updated my current assignment yet. It hasn't updated that I actually got there yet, which is okay. But now what I'm going to do is I'm leaving Tower. So it won't show that I've left Tower until I enter the departure time. I'm going to go back to Mobile Communications, hit the plus button, and say Depart Shipper. So here it's asking me for my information again. I brought in B5001. Did I drop the trailer? Nope, I sure didn't. Do I have an outbound trailer number? It's the same as my inbound and I didn't drop it, so I can take it with me. Do I have a number of pieces in weight? Can I make my next stop on time? Yes. Any comments? No. Hit the send button. That's going to put me in progress on my way to BMW. Now, when I arrive at BMW, I have arrived at the final stop and I sent. Now I'm at BMW. While I'm at BMW, the tricky part while I'm at BMW is I have not only arrived at BMW at the final stop, but I have departed the final stop because if I have another load, then I'm going to pick up another load. So here you would do the same thing as you would do at Tower if you have another load. If not, then you just say, okay, I dropped my trailer. I have departed the final stop. Did you drop your trailer? Why, yes, I did drop my trailer. I don't have an outbound trailer because I dropped 5001. And I can say I dropped it in space WLD 053, something like that, and hit send. And that shows that you've delivered the load in McLeod. Can look back at my assignments and you'll see that my final assignment here at BMW was delivered. And now I get a message from McLeod from Loadmaster and MobileCom that says no pre-assigned loads. So that means I am finished. Now, let's talk about uploading a signed copy of the BOL. So say you're at ProTrans and you have your copy that ProTrans signed or Tower signed when you delivered the dunnage. You can actually go to that here, scroll down and capture image. We're going to say we want to capture the BOL and add image. If you already taken that picture with your camera, then you can select the image, but we're going to capture an image right now. And I'm going to capture this piece of paper. And you don't have to turn those location tags on. Just take a picture of it like you normally would. Look at it, make sure it's okay. Hit OK. And adjust your lines here to make sure you have the whole picture. You can also rotate the picture if you need to, which we don't. I'm going to adjust these lines to get the whole picture in here and hit save. Now on the next screen, it should ask you which one you like the best. So you can pick several different filters of which one you like the best. So let's see here. This one looks pretty good. So I'm going to say apply filter where I can read that. And there it is. And then I'm going to hit send. Now it will encode and send the image and it will give you a verification number. If you don't get that verification number, then that means that the image was not saved. So now what this does is it will actually attach the image that you just uploaded and attach it to the load, so we will already have that information. Does that replace turning in your paperwork? No, it doesn't, not at this time. We're still going to do that for now. We may be able to do that at some point. I know you see signature capture here also. That doesn't currently work. It will capture a signature, but it doesn't currently do anything. So, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact myself or any of the other operations personnel, and we'll be glad to help you. Thank you, and we hope you have a great day. Drive safely.